Chapter 1. The Psychology of Silent Magnetism. The biggest mistake most people make when trying to become more attractive is focusing on the wrong things entirely. They obsess over what to say, how to act, or what techniques to use, completely missing the fundamental truth that attraction operates on a much deeper level than conscious behavior. Silent attraction works because it taps into the oldest, most primitive parts of the human brain. When we encounter someone who possesses genuine confidence, emotional stability, and social intelligence, our subconscious mind recognizes these as markers of genetic fitness, social status, and potential partnership value. This recognition happens in milliseconds, long before any words are exchanged. The neuroscience behind this is fascinating. Research from Harvard's Social, Cognitive, and Affective Neuroscience Lab shows that our brains are constantly scanning for social signals that indicate someone's value as a potential ally, leader, or partner. These assessments happen through mirror neurons that unconsciously mimic and evaluate the emotional states and behavioral patterns of others. When you encounter someone with silent magnetism, your brain picks up on hundreds of microsignals. Their posture communicates confidence without arrogance. Their breathing patterns suggest emotional regulation. Their eye contact demonstrates presence and attention. Their movement patterns indicate physical awareness and control. None of these require them to say a single word, yet they create an immediate impression of attractiveness. This is why the most charismatic leaders, successful entrepreneurs, and naturally attractive people often seem effortless in their appeal. They're not performing attraction, they're embodying it. Their habits, mindset, and internal state create an external presence that others find magnetic. The research of Dr. Albert Mehrabian revealed that only 7% of communication impact comes from words, while 38% comes from vocal qualities and 55% from body language and presence. This means that 93% of your attractiveness has nothing to do with what you say and everything to do with how you carry yourself and the energy you project. But here's where most people get it wrong. They try to fake these signals through surface-level changes. They force better posture, practice scripted conversations, or adopt behaviors that don't match their internal state. This creates incongruence, and humans are exceptionally good at detecting incongruence. When your external behavior doesn't match your internal reality, people sense something is off, even if they can't articulate why. Silent attraction works because it's authentic. It emerges from genuine self-development, real confidence, and actual competence. You can't fake the calm presence of someone who has learned to regulate their emotions. You can't mimic the natural confidence of someone who has built real skills and overcome genuine challenges. You can't replicate the social ease of someone who genuinely cares about others and has developed emotional intelligence. This is why the habits we're going to explore aren't just behaviors to adopt. They're transformative practices that change who you are at a fundamental level. When you develop these habits consistently, they rewire your nervous system, reshape your identity, and transform your presence in ways that create genuine magnetism. The people who possess silent attraction have typically spent years, often unconsciously, developing habits that signal high value to others. They've learned to be comfortable with themselves, to regulate their emotions under pressure, to show genuine interest in others, and to move through the world with purpose and presence. These aren't personality traits they were born with. They're skills they developed through consistent practice. Understanding this distinction is crucial because it means silent attraction is learnable. You don't need to be naturally extroverted, exceptionally good-looking, or blessed with charisma. You need to develop the internal qualities that create external magnetism. You need to build the habits that signal confidence, competence, and emotional maturity to everyone you encounter. The transformation happens from the inside out. As you develop these habits, they become part of your identity. You stop thinking about being attractive and start simply being attractive. You stop performing for others and start operating from a place of genuine confidence and self-assurance. This internal shift creates an external presence that others find irresistibly magnetic.